Most people treat an earnings report like the final word, but the report is just the data. The real message shows up when the CEO speaks. And in this call, Elon Musk sets the frame before anyone asks a question. We're using Tesla's Q3 2025 financial results webcast for one reason. Elon's wording is not accidental, and it's easy to hear the difference between a report and a message. This breakdown is about communication, not stock predictions.
We're at a critical inflection point for Tesla and our strategy going forward as we bring AI into the real world.
That phrase immediately moves the listener away from quarterly results and into a bigger story about direction. It also signals what Elon wants the audience to focus on first. Once that lens is set, the rest of the call lives inside of it.
I think it's important to emphasize that Tesla really is the leader in real world AI. No one can do what we can do with real world AI. I have pretty good insight into AI in general. I think that Tesla has the highest intelligence density of any AI out there in the car, and that is only going to get better.
Notice what happens when a leader leads with certainty. The room spends less time debating whether the claim is true and more time following the story that comes after it. That's not an accident. It's a form of control through confidence.
And we're really just at the beginning of scaling at a quite massively full self-driving and robo-taxi and fundamentally changing the nature of transport. I think people just don't quite appreciate the degree to which this will take off. Where it's honestly, it's going to be like a shockwave.
When Elon says something will hit like a shockwave, he's asking for patience before proof. It reframes uncertainty as a temporary fog before a breakout. That kind of language doesn't report results. It shapes expectation.
I feel confident in expanding Tesla's production. So that is our intent, to expand as quickly as we can our future production. So I was reticent to do that until we had clarity on achieving unsupervised full self-driving. But at this point, I feel like we've got clarity, and it makes sense to expand production as fast as we reasonably can.
This is a classic leadership move. He doesn't say the plan changed. He says the clarity changed and now the plan is unlocked. That preserves credibility while still signaling acceleration. This is why earnings reports don't fully explain market reactions. The numbers tell you what happened, but the message tells you what the leadership wants you to believe next. If you hear the frame, you can understand the reaction. That's what earnings briefing breakdown is about. We slow the room down and analyze how leaders communicate when it matters most.